Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like you've tried everything, but the weight just won't budge? Or maybe you're tired of feeling stuck, wondering if you can really change. I totally get it. I'm 49 years old, postmenopausal, and at my heaviest, I felt like I was constantly fighting my body and my mind. But in January, just 2 short months ago, I joined Weight Watchers, and for the first time in a long time, something clicked. Because what if it's not just about willpower or dieting? What if the right tools, the right mindset, and the right support can make a difference? I started this year at 218.2 pounds. I've never publicly shared that number or said it out loud. Not only was I 50 pounds overweight, I was miserable, at a crossroads in my business, and it was January in Canada. Need I say more? Since then, I've lost 20.2 pounds. Proof that with the right mindset, the right tools, change is possible. But this journey isn't just about the scale. It's about reclaiming my health and finding joy in the process. While scrolling online, I read a quote that stopped me in my tracks. It said, "Uncommon advice. If you don't know what to pursue in life right now, pursue yourself. Pursue becoming the healthiest, happiest, most healed, most present, most confident version of yourself. Then the right path will reveal itself." So that's exactly what I did. That uncommon advice led me to Weight Watchers, which ultimately led me to start the Hot Air Balloon Project. No matter where you are in your journey, it's never too late to start. The best time is now. Hi there, I'm Krista, and welcome to the Hot Air Balloon Project. I believe we are the hot air balloon. If we want to rise, we have to let go of what's holding us back. Here, it's all about releasing what no longer serves us so we can feel lighter, freer, and finally step into the life we've always envisioned. Regardless of where you are on your journey, this is the space for growth, encouragement, and real change. You're in the right place. And remember, we can do hard things. When I started Weight Watchers, I didn't have a deadline. I wasn't trying to lose weight for a big event or a vacation. I just wanted real, lasting change, and I still do. That's why for me, this isn't about a quick fix or a diet. It's about building sustainable habits that will last a lifetime. Whether you're counting points, tracking calories, or simply trying to make better choices, the right tools can make all the difference. These are the 5 gadgets that have helped me lose 20 pounds in 2 months, and I truly believe they can help you too. Gadget number 1, an air fryer. I use my air fryer at least 5 times a week. I honestly can't imagine my kitchen without it. On Weight Watchers, lean protein is 0 points. We eat a lot of boneless, skinless chicken. Personally, I don't mind dry chicken, weird I know, but my family isn't on board. So my solution? Marinating it in fat-free Greek yogurt. Not only does it add a little extra protein, but it also gives the chicken a crisp golden crust on the outside while keeping it juicy on the inside. But the real MVP move? Homemade fries. Have you tried them? A few sprays of olive oil, which are 0 points, and a potato, also 0 points, and you've got crispy golden fries that taste amazing. Pair them with sugar-free ketchup. Chef's kiss. Even if you're not on Weight Watchers, an air fryer means less oil, cutting down on kitchen time, and still getting that crispy, satisfying texture. It's a must-have for a reason. Gadget number 2, a Fitbit. They say sitting is the new smoking, and I'm actually starting to believe it. Before I got my Fitbit, I assumed I was hitting 10,000 steps a day. I mean, how hard could it be? Turns out it's not as easy as it sounds. Wearing a Fitbit has been eye-opening. It shows me just how active I am throughout the day. But what's even more important is it also highlights just how sedentary I can get on the days that I'm glued to the computer. With so many of us tied to our phones or computers, hitting those step goals can be tough. But the Fitbit makes it crystal clear when I'm sitting too long. Plus, it tracks my sleep patterns and gives me a sleep score, which I'm seriously obsessed with. If I don't get enough sleep, making healthy choices becomes way harder. Prioritizing my sleep has made a huge difference in my weight loss. On nights when I don't get enough rest, I find myself slipping into old patterns, craving sugar, or reaching for a glass of wine before dinner to unwind. And if you're on Weight Watchers, the Fitbit automatically syncs with a Weight Watchers app. You can even earn weekly activity points just by doing something like walking your dog. For example, last week, with the sun shining and the sidewalks finally free of snow, I earned 8 weekly points just from walking my sweet pup for over an hour. Overall, the Fitbit has been key to helping me stay informed about my movement and my sleep, and that awareness has been a huge factor in my 20-pound weight loss over the past 2 months. Gadget number 3, a kitchen scale. One of the reasons I wanted to go on Weight Watchers instead of just counting calories was so I didn't need to use a kitchen scale. And here I am recommending one. But let me explain. I'm a huge proponent of tracking honestly. Whether you're counting calories or Weight Watcher points, accuracy is key. While measuring cups and spoons can be helpful, they're just not as precise as the kitchen scale. I actually dusted off my scale. It was in my office being used for shipping packages the first time I made pita pizza. If you're new here, I love pita pizza and I eat it every single week. To track my points accurately, I wasn't comfortable just guessing what a half a cup of shredded cheese looked like. That's when I grabbed the scale and started weighing my food. Figuring out 52 grams of cheese is simple. It helps me feel confident about what I'm eating. While the scale is number 3 on this list, I'd actually argue it's the most critical tool in helping me lose 20 pounds in just 60 days. Gadget number 4. Microwave popcorn popper. My goal in this health journey is to build habits I can sustain forever. That's why I'm not giving up my pizza, my fries, or popcorn. Instead, I'm making smarter choices that fit within my points allowance. This oil-free microwave popcorn popper makes 0-point popcorn in under 4 minutes. While my go-to salty snack is usually pretzels, whenever I head to a game night with friends, I always bring the popcorn. It lets me snack right alongside everyone else without worrying about points or overeating. My trick? A few sprays of olive oil, followed by a generous shake of popcorn seasoning and salt while it's still damp. Plus, the silicone popper folds up for easy storage, no bulky appliances cluttering the kitchen. In the past 2 months, I haven't once felt deprived, and having my go-to snacks like this makes all the difference. Whether it's movie night or game night, I can enjoy my food and stay on track. This isn't just another diet, it's a lifestyle. Gadget number 5, milk frother. Are you like me in the morning? I cannot function without my coffee. It's the first thing I do every single day. Even my dog knows he's not going outside until I've switched on the Keurig. Before Weight Watchers, I never thought twice about how much half and half and flavored creamer I was using. I'd been on keto for so long that as long as something was keto friendly, I poured it in without a second thought. When I started actually measuring my creamer, which I still do every day, I realized my coffee habit was costing me a lot of points. That's when I got smart and started frothing my creamer. If you've ever seen that meme about not liking the way coffee looks unless it's the perfect shade, you'll totally understand. Frothing lets me use less creamer while still getting that rich, creamy look and feel. I top it off with a sprinkle of cinnamon, and the result? Pure happiness in a cup. I still use 3 tablespoons of creamer every morning, which is 3 points or 13% of my daily point allowance. But my coffee time is sacred and it's worth every last point. I refuse to give it up, and thanks to my frother, I don't have to. This simple morning ritual has helped me stay on track without feeling restricted. Finding ways to enjoy the foods and drinks I love has made all the difference. These 5 gadgets have been essential on my journey. my Fitbit, kitchen scale, microwave popcorn popper, milk frother, and of course, my trusty air fryer. Each one has helped me lose 20 pounds in 2 months while making this process easier and more sustainable. If you want to check them out, I've linked them in the description below. But I couldn't end this video without an honorable mention. By the second week on Weight Watchers, it became apparent just how much mindset plays a role in this journey. In fact, I'd argue that if you don't believe you can do something, it's just not going to happen. You can have all the gadgets in the world, but if you don't believe in yourself, none of them will make a difference. As you can see behind me, I keep the Ted Lasso Believe sign up at all times. And side note, if you haven't watched Ted Lasso, go do it. It's such a feel-good show. Surrounding yourself with uplifting people, TV shows, podcasts, and books matters. Just like you're putting better food into your body, be intentional about what you're feeding your mind. Okay, I digress. Back to the honorable mention. If you need a daily reminder to believe in yourself, The Pivot Year is a must read. I start my mornings with it, right after my coffee, of course. It's 365 days of short, powerful passages, little daily doses of encouragement to help you embrace change and growth. Believing in yourself isn't always easy, but if you need support, know that I'm here cheering you on. You have more courage than you realize. You have more inner strength than you give yourself credit for. Just don't forget to believe that you can do, have, or be whatever you want. If it's inside of you, it's meant for you. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What gadgets have helped you on your journey? Maybe it's a blender for smoothies or an egg cooker for that perfect breakfast every time? Drop your favorites in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're in this together. You got this, my friend. Let's do it. I don't know if you can hear that fly on here. Where is it?